Hey everyone, welcome to my, 10/11 week pregnancy vlog. Yeah, so I skipped last week because all I did last weekend was basically sleep and lay around watching TV. I was super lazy. You know, pregnancy was kicking my butt. So I said I was going to take a week off. So I'm going to try to cover both weeks in one video and not make it super long. We'll see about that. Oh, I didn't even take notes. It looks like I just completely skipped week 10. And it's not that much different from week 11. So yeah, I'll have days where I'm feeling better and days where, like, out of nowhere, I just get hit with just fatigue, and if I try to stand up, I just feel dizzy and sluggish, and I just have to go sit back down. I think part of it is that my blood pressure is really low again this pregnancy, just like it was with Jack, and I think I remember that starting around this time too. Sorry, I'm thirsty. Sparkling lemonade. Okay. Yeah, so I remember really struggling with that last time, and I can kind of feel the same symptoms coming back now. Fortunately, I have been able to shower without passing out, and I haven't, it's not quite as bad as it was last time just yet, but I remember that lasting up to like 16 weeks at its worst last time, so we'll see. I am starting to have what I think is round ligament pain. It's just like a really tight feeling on either side of my groin, uterus, whatever. Especially like if I'm sitting kind of hunched over like this, or like especially like when I'm sitting in a rocking chair at school or something, and I'll stand up and I'll like straighten my torso out. It just feels like a really tight feeling all of a sudden, and I'm like, oh, that hurts a little bit. And other times I'll just feel random, like, I don't want to say cramping because it's not like a period cramp, but it's like a pinchy feeling. So it hasn't been, like, I've looked up symptoms of round ligament pain, and it's not like nearly as painful as other people have it apparently, so I'm not complaining at all, but yeah, I've had that. My uterus feels like I can't feel it from the outside because honestly, like, I don't know how midwives do that when they like just squish around on your tummy and they're like, oh, yep, this thing here is your uterus. I'm like, oh, I don't know, it all feels like mashed potatoes to me, but from the inside anyway, I can feel like it just feels big. It's just like a big, I can feel like it's coming up and it's moving, and I don't want to say I felt a baby movement yet, but I felt something last week that felt an awful lot like it, and I don't think it was digestion or gas or anything, because I just don't think it was. I think I felt something. It was like right in this area down here, and but I haven't felt anything since then. So I also I said this last time I had my midwife appointment. She gave me a due date that was like 4 days ahead of mine, so I've been like, when people ask me how far along I am, I just tell them I'm like between 10 and 11 weeks, or 11 and 12, or, you know, whatever it is. I just give or take because I don't know, I just prefer doing that anyway. Don't really know why. Oh yeah, some interesting things. So last week I came home and I like really wasn't able to eat very much that day, and I came home and like my baby bump was like completely gone. Like, I was still bigger than usual, but I just like looked, I looked in the mirror and I looked like really weak and just skinny, which makes sense because I've lost about 5 pounds total since finding out that I was pregnant. But yeah, I was really able to see it and be like, well, I guess I am losing weight, because part of me felt like maybe Derek took our scale and like took it apart and like fudged with it or something, because I'm like, there's no way I'm like still this much under my pre-pregnancy weight with the way that I look. Like, it's not computing with my brain. But yeah, and then after that I got my appetite back last weekend, and I was totally able to, gotta slow down, my head I get lightheaded when I get out of breath. Yeah, so ever since then though, the bump has come right back, and like, I feel like I look pregnant. In fact, I had my first parent at school this week ask if I was expecting, and she had reasons to ask. She wasn't just being like rude and assuming things. She had heard me and another teacher she overheard me and another teacher talking about how this baby, I was like, he was crawling on me and like pushing out my bladder, and I was like, oh, not my bladder, not my bladder. And she's like, yeah, and then she's like, you're expecting, right? And I was like, yeah, I am. And yeah, this belly is giving me away, man. Well, I guess like the C-bands and stuff don't really hide it either. But yeah, I thought that was kind of fun. I'm almost to the point where I'm comfortable wearing like tight shirts and tight dresses and stuff, and I'm so excited about that because pregnancy is like the one time I feel like really comfortable doing that and like wearing bikinis. Not that it's gonna be bikini weather much longer, but yeah, I just feel like I can get away with it, and normally I'm just not so comfortable doing that. I went out to dinner. Derek and I had a date last night, and I put on this really cute maxi dress that was really kind of form-fitting in the lower tummy area, and I was like, whoa, that's a bomb pillow. And I decided at the last minute to change because I felt like, I don't know, I don't know, with these hormones and my emotions, like, if someone were to ask me, like, if I was, like, 6 months along, I don't know how that would make me feel. So I was like, I'm just not going to even set myself up for that one. My skin has been a wreck. It's, like, the worst that it's been. I don't know. I normally don't have, like, acne. Like, I feel like it's, like, all... And you guys probably can't see because of the lighting, and I'm wearing makeup today, but, yeah, it's, like... I know not to touch it. I know not to start poking and prodding. I used to be able to get away with doing that every once in a while and like just throw some like benzoyl peroxide cream on it and just wake up the next morning and be gone. But no, touching them is like the worst thing that I could do. So I just leave them alone. I wash my face like twice a day, make sure all my makeup is off before bed. I use toner in the morning. I mean, I'm doing like the best that I can, honestly. And I even switched foundations to like this stuff, which is, in my opinion, or at least for my skin, less oily. But yeah, it's just gonna hopefully clear up at some point in the pregnancy. I don't know. I've been having some super crazy weird dreams too. Like stuff that I can't even really describe because it's so weird. It's like just bits and pieces of things I see throughout the day that are just so real in my dream, and it's like they're all mushed together, and it's like, so I couldn't even like re-explain half of it if I wanted to. Like last night I had a dream that there was a baby boy crying, but like I was laying in my bed and it was like down the hall, but my house wasn't my house. It was like some mansion, and it was like across some giant like activity room on the other side of the like the basement or something. And I don't know, I was like, somebody needs to go get that baby. And I was like literally about to get up out of my bed in the middle of the night and go pick up a baby. Like I could hear it crying, and in my dream it was a boy, but I think it was Perez Hilton's baby. Because I follow him on Instagram, and he's got this baby with this like crazy awesome hair, and so I was like, Perez Hilton, just go pick up your baby, just go pick him up. So that was interesting. I did contact Intelligender to see if they would like me to review their product for them, because I thought it'd be fun to try. Otherwise, I think I might pass on the test this time, just because those things are like 30 or 40 bucks, and I can just think of so many other things I want to spend 30 or 40 bucks on right now. Like, there's a pair of boots at Target I really want, or I could just go buy like 1 or 2 really cute cloth diapers. I don't know. So, heck, that's like a NARS blush right there. So, NARS blush, P-test, I don't know. We'll see. Not that it's, you know, not a fun product, but also, I was wondering, I asked this on my Facebook, for those of you that have taken it, it seems like everybody I've watched always gets a boy result, whether they have a boy or not. I got a boy result when I took it with Jack, and it turned out to be right, so I don't know if that was a coincidence or what, but it just seems like everybody gets the boy result. I don't know. So, did you get a girl result? Was it right? Or did you get a boy result and was it wrong? I don't know. Also, we have our big ultrasound scheduled for September 25th, which is next freaking month. Hello. So I'll be like 17, 18-ish weeks by then, and should be able to find out that, I mean, we found out at 17 weeks with Jack, no problem. And so, yeah, should be able to find out. Really just excited for that. And I don't know, I keep having people guess that it's a girl. And, okay, so I'll tell you, I don't have a feeling one way or the other. In fact, lately I've been feeling like more boy. Like it's more of a boy. I don't know why. Because with Jack, I thought for sure he was a girl. And when I found out he wasn't a girl, I wasn't disappointed, but I was still really surprised. Because I was like, really? Like, I swore. Because, and there's this baby psychic. I don't know if you guys, I forgot her name, but before I had Jack, she predicted that I was going to have a boy conceived in September of 2009. She was right. And she also predicted, because I had another reading like in January of this year, and she said that I was going to have a baby girl and give birth in February of next year. So, and we weren't even trying at the time that I got that. I was like, yeah, right, lady, whatever. But, so yeah. So if that lady's right, then it's a girl. If the Chinese calendar is right, like it was with Jack, because it said he was a boy, it says this time it's a girl. We'll see. Symptom-wise, I guess, like, as far as, like, if this pregnancy feels different than last time, I feel like my symptoms started later. And a lot of them are the same, but a lot of them are different, too. And I feel like some of them are more intense and some of them are way easier this time. And I think part of it's also because I'm working full-time now every single day, and I have to come home and be a mom at night, and so I think that's going to intensify things as well. So as far as, like, if that old wives' tale is, like, accurate at all, as far as having different symptoms for different sexes of baby, I don't know. I can't really tell right now. So that's what I mean when I don't have, like, a feeling. Yeah, so, but I would be really happy with either. Oh yeah, and on our date last night, Derek and I got out, like, this notepad when we were waiting for our food and just, like, went on a name brainstorming thing, and I think came up with a pretty good list, although my favorites and his favorites are not the same, but I still like the ones he likes and he likes the ones I like, but we're gonna have to do some compromising. We really like Southern Girl, or not Southern Girl, Southern Belle, like baby girl names, if that makes any sense to you guys. I like those for girls, and I like classic, like almost old-timey names for boys, because I mean, I don't know, I feel like Jack is kind of like that, so yeah, if that gives you an idea of the kinds of names we like. I'm not going to share them just yet, but let's see. Oh, so yeah, I will go ahead and show you guys a belly shot. I'm definitely forgetting something, but whatever. Oh, and next week I have my second midwife appointment and should definitely be able to hear a heartbeat, because I will be either 12 weeks exactly or 12 weeks 3 days. So between the two of those, definitely should hear a heartbeat, unless, like, I've got a super, what is it? Is it anterior is the front for placenta? Posterior is back? I don't know. So whatever, as long as the placenta is not in the way, I should be able to hear something. Oh, I know what I wanted to ask. Okay, so I have been really interested in looking into hypnobabies because, you know, when I had Jack, I never intended on going natural. I had no plans or desire to. I knew I was going to get the epidural in the hospital. That was the plan. That was the extent of my birth plan. I was like, yep, just give me the drugs. And so I didn't have to do any, like, mental prep. And so I kind of held on to that fear of birth through the whole thing. And I was, like, even paranoid during the labor. I was like, my epidural's going to wear off. My epidural's going to wear off. I'm going to feel something even for a minute. Like, I'm all freaked out about it. And so yeah, it's kind of interesting that I could go from that to this. But yeah, I'm interested in looking into hypnobabies. I've got the book and the CD that comes with it, but there's somebody locally that's selling, like, the 6-disc home study, and I think if I'm going to do it, I really need to do it completely, because I feel like if it's not something that I've practiced and really internalized, that I'm going to get to my labor and it's all going to go out the window, which, you know, is fine. If I've done all the prep work and that happens, I'm okay with that. But yeah, like, I either want to do it or not. So if you guys have done the home study or used Hypnobabies, just tell me what your opinions are or your experience with it, because I'm interested in it at this point. And I've really enjoyed watching the Hypnobabies births on YouTube that I've seen too. I'm just like, whoa, that looks kind of peaceful. I might be interested in that. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. We also meet with our birth photographer this week. Wow, it's a big week. And yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. I'll see if you can see my belly. So this is what I mean by like form-fitting. Can you guys see that? So there's definitely a little, I'm on my tippy toes here. I feel like you still can't see. Let's hope I don't bust my booty here. Okay, that's better. See, this is like if this shirt was tight instead of loose. There's a little bump. Whoa, I'm gonna die. This isn't safe. So yeah. And I can't show you a front view from here because I might actually fall and break my neck. But alright, so I'll see you guys next time.